Good morning, participants. I'm Mr. Suyog and my colleague, and welcome to this uh, industry expert session on Power BI by Mr. Suyog Choudhary. He is an alumni of our institute, which is Dr. D.Y. Patil Pratishthan's Institute for Advanced Computing and Software Development, Akurdi, Pune. It's an authorized training center of CDAC, ACTS. We have been in existence from last 23 years, and we have trained somewhere roughly around 10,000 students, groomed them, and students have reached various career destinations in their life. Some have become entrepreneurs, some have started their own organization, some have reached VP level, director level, etc., etc. We have programs which are post-graduation diploma in advanced computing, post-graduation diploma in big data analytics, post-graduation diploma in IT infrastructure system security. We also have a preparatory course which is pre-CAT for the benefit of the students who want to make their career and who want to take up the course post-graduation. Today we have specifically arranged this session for the students coming from big data analytics, so that they can take the advantage and benefits of a tool called Power BI. The course has Tableau tool, but Power BI is also there, widely used in the industry, and which would be very helpful for visualization, data analysis, and presentation. Now, to speak something about Mr. Suyog Choudhary, he is an alumnus of IACSD. He was from the first batch, took admission in 2017, passed out in 2018, and currently he is engaged with an organization called CBIA. He has experience in data analysis, and he has demonstrated experience in business intelligence, data analytics, statistical techniques, and machine learning. And he is skilled in cloud computing and big data analytics, an expert in Power BI. And rest more details in the session and all. I would request Mr. Suyog Choudhary to start with the session. I hand over the proceedings to Mr. Suyog Choudhary, and I hope the students will learn a lot, gain a lot, and make best use of this session. Over to you, Mr. Suyog.
Hello.
Yes, audible. Please go ahead.
Okay, so there are two leading tools currently in the market, Tableau and Power BI. And Power BI has surpassed Tableau as the leading BI tool in the market. So what is Power BI? So Power BI is the product offered by Microsoft. Okay, so what is Power BI? So Power BI is a product of Microsoft. Are everybody able to see my screen?
Yes, visible. Screen is visible.
Okay, so Power BI is a collection of software services, apps, and connectors. So what do you mean by software services? Like we have Power BI service, apps like Power BI apps, and we have connectors like different connectors we can use. There are different connectors in Power BI desktop and service, which we can use to connect to the different databases, online Excel files like SharePoint we can connect. So the Power BI is a collection of software services, apps, and connectors that work together to turn your unrelated sources of data into coherent, visually immersive, and interactive insights. So Power BI, the data may be an Excel spreadsheet, collection of cloud-based and on-premises hybrid data warehouses. So what do you mean by on-premises hybrid data warehouses? Like if we are on-premises, we have most of the organization, what they have is they have their databases on premises, they have their own server So there we can use Power BI to connect to the databases. And what Power BI does is it lets you easily connect to your data source, visualize and discover what's important, and share that with anyone or everyone you want. So there are three types of Power BI product. One is Power BI Desktop, Service, and Mobile apps. So these work in collaboration with each other. Like if you have Power BI Desktop, so what Power BI Desktop does is it lets to connect to your data. It cleans the data and does transformation, and you can create data models in the Power BI Desktop, and you can also create report using Power BI Desktop. So these are the four stages which you perform in Power BI Desktop. Then you have how you can install Power BI Desktop. So Power BI can be downloaded and installed from the Microsoft website. Wait, I will show you. So this is a one way where you can. Okay, so this is a one way where you just download Power BI Desktop from the Microsoft website. So there are two ways you can install Power BI Desktop. So one way is you can go to the Microsoft web page and you will have advanced option here, advanced download option, and you can directly download Power BI Desktop from the website of Microsoft Power BI. So, but there is a limitation, like you have to, like Microsoft releases Power BI update every month. Okay, so latest version will need to be manually downloaded and installed each month. And there is another way you can download Power BI Desktop. You can use a Power BI store, Microsoft store, where you can uh, download the Microsoft Power BI Desktop. So the key benefit of installing Power BI Desktop from the Microsoft store is that the product will be automatically updated every month. So you don't need to worry about the latest Power BI version if you are installing it from the Microsoft store. The product will be automatically updated if it is installed from the Microsoft store. Then there is another Power BI product called Service. So it is a cloud-based product where collaboration and sharing take place. You can also create report and dashboard within the Power BI service when you have created and shared content. So Power BI service is a cloud-based product where what you do is you have created report in the Power BI desktop, and what you do is you publish the report into the Power BI service where you can collaborate and share it with within your organization. So let me just show you what is Power BI service. So this is the Power BI service. This is a cloud-based service, and what it does is like I have a report called user conversion case study. So I have created a report called user conversion case study, and what I have done is I have published it to the Power BI service so that I can share it with my colleagues or with my client. Within my organization, I can share this report. So this is how the reports are. This is a report called user conversion case study. So here are two reports, and So this is a report I have created in Power BI desktop. And if I want to share it with anyone, like I want to share it with my within my organization or within my client, so I cannot directly just go and email him the Power BI file. I have to first upload it into the Power BI service, and then I can share it with anyone within my organization or outside of my organization. Then is the dashboard and report. So there are two types of uh, way you can show information. So one is the dashboard and other one is the report. So dashboard is the place. Power BI service is the only place where dashboard can be created. So, and in Power BI desktop, you can only create reports. And there is a major difference between Power Dashboard and report. So dashboards are single screen summaries of key information, and reports are in-depth multi-page summaries providing a full breakdown of all the key metrics relating to one aspect of an organization data. So what dashboard is like, you have a single screen and you have all the information, key information in that single screen. But when you have report, you have multiple pages in that report. Like this is a report. Okay. So this is having 2 pages, and this is the difference between dashboard and report. Then you have mobile apps. So this is the third component of Power BI product. So what it does is, if you want to share your reports or dashboard to a person, and you can also share it in their mobile. So there is a product by Microsoft called Power BI mobile apps. So what it does is, you can share your report instead of going to the service. They can view their reports or dashboard in the mobile apps. So here you can see how the report or dashboard will look like in the mobile. Then you have optimized report. Like Power BI reports are displayed in landscape orientation and are perfectly acceptable as is. Means Power BI, whatever report you create in the Power BI, it is displayed in landscape orientation. And in the mobile version, actually in the mobile view, what you can do is, you have portrait orientation for mobile devices. So this is an additional view which is optimized for mobile devices. Then you have Power BI Tenant. So Tenant is a Microsoft Azure container which stores all data relating to an organization Microsoft Power BI subscription. A tenant is created automatically when the first user from a given organization signs up to the Power BI service. So tenant is information. Actually, when you sign into the Power BI service, so whatever information relating to an organization, Power BI subscription is stores. So this is the options you will get when you create your first Power BI service account. So here you have to enter your name, last name, mobile number. Then you have to specify the company name, and then you have to give the place where you want to store the information. Then you have the option of checking your tenant location. So how you will see your tenant location? So you have to go into the Power BI service, and then there is settings. Help and support, about Power BI, and you will get the tenant information here, like what is the service version, what is the client version, where my data is located. So you can see my data is stored in Central India, Pune. And then there are Power BI licenses. So you have three types of licenses: free, pro, and premium. So free is the uh, version. Actually, Power BI desktop is free always. But for service, you have to have 2 or 3 licenses, like Power BI free, pro, or premium. So Power BI free is which is completely free of charge, and pro is which is around $10 per month, with around 800 rupees per month it costs you for pro. And what the limitations of Power BI free are? Power BI free and pro, you have the limitation of collaboration. Power BI free cannot be used for sharing and collaboration, but you can use it for learning the product, creating reports, and experimenting. And what is Power BI Pro trial? So Pro trial is the when you are using free, so you will get a option for upgrading to Pro, and you have 60 days trial of Power BI Pro. So I will just show you. So this is the free version I have, and I have upgraded it to Power BI Pro. So I have around 59 days left. Another way you can check the difference between Pro, whether you have Pro license or not, is you can go to the workspace and then demo, and here you have share option is there in the report. So if this view is not coming, if this option is not coming, like if this option is coming, then you have Pro license. Otherwise, if the upgrade to Power BI Pro is coming, then you have free license. This message will be displayed like upgrade to Power BI Pro. And then there is a Pro and Pro trial. So Pro trial, what you have to do is you will get the option like 59 days left. So this means that you have Pro trial version, and you have Power BI Premium. So what is Power BI Premium? So it is a tenant level subscription available in various capacity organ configuration. So what Power BI Premium does is it provides you dedicated capacity. It provides organization with dedicated capacity, in contrast to the shared capacity model, where Power BI resources are shared by multiple organizations. Then you have Power BI Premium and Pro users. So what is the difference between Power BI Premium and Pro users? So there is a difference, like you have dedicated capacity for Power BI Premium, but for Pro, like you will only have 10 GB workspace, and you will have 1 GB shared, 1 GB data set on limitation for a Power BI report. But for Premium, you will have 10 GB, up to 10 GB data set option. Maximum limit is 10 GB dataset for a Power BI Premium for a Power BI report. Even if an organization purchase Power BI Premium, content creators will still need to have a Power BI Pro license. So if you have a Power BI Premium license, so content creators are people who are creating reports, dashboards, and apps. So they still need to have a Power BI Pro license. And there is a difference between Power BI Premium and free users also. Like Power BI, however, anyone who is simply a content consumer, looking at dashboards and reports and dashboard, but not actually creating them, can use a free license, and there are no limits as to how many Power BI, as to how many free licenses can be used. So anyone who is a content consumer, means who looks at reports and dashboard, but who is not creating them, can use a Power BI free license, and there are no limits as to how many free licenses can be used. So this is a architecture of Power BI desktop, Power BI. So this is a data preparation. These are the stages for Power BI, like data preparation, reporting, and Power BI service. So what is in data preparation? You are connecting to data, you are doing data wrangling, and you are doing data modeling. And then you have reporting, where you have DAX formulas and visualization. So in the reporting, what you do is you are using DAX formulas, where you create measures, columns, and you use DAX formulas. And you are using those measures and columns to create visualization. And what you do is you publish and share to anyone using the Power BI service. Then you have connecting to text file. So in the Power BI, you have option to connect to more than 120 plus data sources. It can be database, it can be Excel file, CSV file, it can be Excel files on the SharePoint also. So you can connect to around more than 120 plus data sources. And here you can see there is an option called Get Data in the Power BI desktop. So here is the option called Get Data. So you can connect to this many data sources. Like there is an option for all. So you can connect to like Sort1 BI, you can connect to PDFs, you can connect to Parquet, JSON file, XML file, text file. You can connect to folder where it is containing CSV files or SQL Server database, Access database, Oracle database, MySQL database, Postgres database. And what Microsoft has done is it has also given you the option by like file, database, Power Platform, Azure, online services, other. So this many, it has sorted out by the type of file, type of source you want to connect, like file, database, Power Platform, Azure, online services, other. So to simply connect to a text CSV, what you do is you use the get data option in the Power BI desktop, and you just select text or CSV file here. So what it does is it connects to all types of text files. The same command is used regardless of delimiter within the file, be it comma, tab, pipe, or semicolon. So regardless of delimiter, whatever may be the delimiter, you use the same command, get data or text CSV. For example, I am connecting to a Excel file or text CSV file. So these many files I have, comma delimited, pipe delimited, comma delimited UTF-8, comma delimited UTF-8 broker. Okay, so currently I am connecting to pipe delimited file. So what it does is, it is giving me the file origin. So what is the, it has detected that it is a Western European Windows. Okay, so file origin, what it does is it displays the language encoding which Power BI detected within the file. So it has detected that it is of Western European 1252 Windows. This is the file type. And then you have delimiter. So what it has done is it has you have to specify what is the delimiter in the file. So what I am doing is I am selecting the delimiter as pipe, and then data type detection. So what it does is it does data type detection based on first 200 rows. So there are three options for data type detection. You can select based on first 200 rows, based on entire data set, and do not detect data types. Okay. Changing this option may be useful if key columns have null values in the first 200 rows. So if you have null option, null is there in the first 200 rows, then you can also change this option. So currently what I am doing is I am loading the database, the Excel file, the CSV file, and it has loaded me the file. So now I can see what columns it contains. Like the file is containing actual sales, branch, sales target, and salesperson. And then there is an option called connecting to Excel data. So for connecting to Excel data, what you do is you go to the get data option here. Here is the get data option. And there in the first place, you can see that there is an option called Excel workbook. So these are the sheets which it has detected. So this is a workbook, and these are name ranges, and this is also a range workbook. So what what you can do is you can select which set you want to upload. So you can select like you want to upload only expenses table, and you can load it into the Power BI desktop. Then there are a lot of visualizations. So currently Power BI desktop, these are the default visualization. You have to first go to the Power BI desktop, and in the right side, you can see there are three types of slides are there: filters, visualizations, and fields. So you have to select visualizations, and you can see there are 37 default visualization which Microsoft provides. And you can also import a visual from a file. There are also options for more visuals. So you have to do is get more visuals. So you can import a visual from a file. You can remove a visual. You can remove default visuals, restore default visuals. So if you select get for visuals, so these are the visuals which are provided by third-party users. Okay, so Mac software. So Mac software is a very popular third-party visual provider for Power BI. So these are the visuals which you can import from the Power BI visuals library, visual store. So this is a store, and you have paid as well as paid free visuals. Like if you select sunburst, so this is free. Like I have selected sunburst by Mac software. So here what you will get is you will get the overview of the visual. So what it does is what are its key features, what are its uses, and what's new in for latest version. And this is the metadata like pricing, whether it is free or not, what is the product you can acquire, how you can acquire it, what is the version, what is the update date. And what you can do is you can select get it now, and the visual was successfully imported into the Power BI desktop. So this is here. Here it will come the visual, and you can select the visual, and you can see what options it has, like category, subcategory, measures, and you can directly drag drop the category and amount. So this way you can use the visual. So there are some of the basic visual I will take. Like first one is the map visual. So map visual creates a map which features circular hotspots. This is in contrast to the field map visual which focuses on region. So there are two types of maps are there in the Power BI desktop. One is the map visual is there, and another one is the field map. So field map, what you have to do is if you have to show it by region, then you have to use field map. Otherwise, by default, you can use map visual. Then there is a horizontal slicer. So horizontal slicer is the filter. It is slicer is another kind of filter. And what you can do is you can use it to filter pages, visuals in the pages. So by default, it has a vertical orientation, and to change the orientation to horizontal in the format pane, click general, orientation and horizontal. Then you have bar chart. On a bar chart, both the axis titles and axis themselves can be switched off. Data labels are often a good replacement for the x-axis. Okay. And then you have tree map as well. So if you want to show the data by segment or category wise, then tree map is the best visual, and it is a useful alternative to pie and donut chart for displaying the breakdown of a field. It is useful where a fields break down into more than just a few elements. And then you have card visual. So card visual, what it does is if you want to display a single key metric, it displays a data label and category label. And to populate a card visual, click on the checkbox next to the required field. The name of the field will be used as the category label. So here is a card visual and I want to see the amount. So I want to show the amount. So I can just show the amount like this. And if you want to show the slicer, so this in the fourth lane, you will see a slicer and you can directly drop the category field in the slicer. So by default, you will have vertical pen. So you can change it to horizontal by going it into the general, then orientation, and then vertical. So this way you will have horizontal slicer. So you currently only computer equipment is there. You can select public transport or stationery, travel, vehicle fuel, vehicle mileage, online expenses. And there is an option called in selection controls. By default, multi-select with control is there. So you have to, if you want to select multiple options, then you have to use control. Otherwise, there is an option called show select all option. So what you can do is you can select multiple visuals by selecting this option select all. So you can select like blank, I want to see public transport, stationery, travel, vehicle fuel, vehicle mileage. So 977 is the amount for all these categories. And then there is the table visual. So a table is just a collection of columns and rows. And if you want to show some information, like you want to show name wise, country wise, month wise information, then you can use the table visual. So what I will do is I will first, okay, so this is a table visual where I have shown artist name, demo name, workshop name, and what is the conversion rate percent. Thank you. So I will also show you how to connect to a Excel file. Like this is a file which I have created. This is a user conversion case study. So I will give you the steps how I have converted the file into a information into this visual. So I have case study, like this is a HR data analyst case study. So what we have done is there is a I have data of it's a studio company. So it's a studio is an online art learning platform that sell. So it's a studio is an online art learning platform. So what it does is it has two businesses. One is online and offline. So in the offline segment, what they does is they sell brushes, whatever art kit here like brushes, paints. You have paint books. So what they does is they sell their whole case, which contains all the tools needed to create a painting. And there is an also a branch of Pizza Studio, online branch where they have online art learning platform. So what they do is they upload their daily videos in the YouTube, and they get their user base. What they do is they provide demo in the on in the YouTube as a YouTube video, and they get their users from that demo workshop into their website. So they get their traffic from the YouTube. So they have to understand like what they have demo videos is their demo videos is of mostly of 3 to 4 minutes, and their workshop is of 90 to 60 to 90 minutes. So what they do is they want to understand the conversion from the demo to actual sales of the workshop. So what they want to understand is identify the metrics that would help us understand conversion of YouTube demo viewers into workshop customers, and broadly identify from the data the factor that are crucial for this conversion. Okay. So what I have is I have three verses containing the data of their YouTube data. So first one is the workshop sales drop. So this is the workshop, and like uh, workshop is there 62 it is a 6090 video on their website, and you have to purchase it, and they have the quantity, how much quantity they are sold, and how much sales are there for each workshop, and then they have the demo workshop map. So this is the master table. So in the master table, they have artist name, demo name, and workshop, and they have the demo YT analytics draw. So this is the metadata of the YouTube video. Okay. So this is the demo video of YouTube, and what is the published time, how much views are there, how much watch time is there, how much average view duration is there, how much impressions are there, and impressions click-through rate is there. So what they want to understand from the data is they want to understand what is the conversion from demo to actual sales of workshop. So what I will do is I have created this Power BI report, but I will create a new one. Excel workbook, and then first I will go into the get data and then Excel workbook, Picture Studio, Picture Data Analyst Case Study. And I want to import these three worksheet: demo YT analytics raw, demo workshop map, workshop sales raw. So what it does is, if you can see in the Power BI desktop, there are three panes. One is the data pane, another one is the model pane, and another one is the report pane. So if you can see, this is the model pane. So this is a part of data modeling here. So this is a part of data modeling. What we have done is we have connected to Excel file. So these all are part of data preparation. So we have connected to Excel file and we are having this connecting to data, and data wrangling is not there. Data is cleaned already and data modeling is there. So what we will do is we will model the data. We will create the relationship between the master table and other two child tables. So we have in the workshop sales raw, we have workshop as the main parent key, and in the demo YT analytics raw, we have artist name and demo name. So what, and in the demo workshop map, we have artist name and demo name. So what we can do is we can connect workshop name of demo workshop map to the workshop sales shop workshop. But if you want to see connect YT analytics raw, so here we have artist name and demo name. So what we can do is we can create a column here, like in the Power BI there is an option. So this is how you create a column. So there are two types of fields you can create: measure and column. So measure is a, if you want to create a summarized column, then you have to create a measure. And if you want to create a row by row column, then you have to create a column. So what we are doing is we want to connect workshop sales raw to the demo workshop map. Okay. So here we have here we have demo name. So we can just directly connect demo name to the workshop name. But if you want to connect demo artist name and demo name. So you have to join this artist name and demo name in the demo workshop map. So there are two options. You can connect it into the Excel also. You have to create a new column in Excel. Otherwise, there is an option. There is a way in Power BI. There is a way in Power BI. You can create a new column and you can just say it, join key to, and you can use a function called concatenate. Okay. And then you have to concat artist name and demo name with this column, double column as a separator. So what you can do is artist. First you have to do is data preparation you have to do. Like if you see here, there is a artist name, demo name, and workshop name is there. But here column 1, column 2, column 3 are there. So what you can do is you can prepare the data also. And for preparing the data, you have to go into the home tab, and there is an option called transform tab is there. And here you will see all the worksheets here, and you can see demo workshop tab. So what it has not detected the artist name, demo name, and workshop. So what you can do is you can go here and you can go in the here and you can select use first row as headers. So this first row as headers has been selected, and these are now column names, and you can close and apply. Now you can create a new column. Join key to concatenate artist name, so now if you see, go into the data pane and you select the join key to. So here you will see the new column is created. And now you can use it to connect to the sales row, workshop sales row. So no, you can use it to connect to demo YT analytics row. So how you can connect it? You have to go to the model pane, and then here the boxes will be there for each table, and in the right side, upper right side, you have 3 columns. And what you can do is you have to create a managed relationship, and then new demo workshop map, demo YT analytics row, and join key to and artist name and demo name. Then here it will automatically provides cardinality and cross filter direction is single, and make this relationship active. You have to just select it. Then okay. And then you have to, for workshop sales draw, you have to perform similar operation like manage relationship, new works, demo workshop map, workshop sales draw, and then you, it has automatically detected that you can connect workshop to workshop, and it has automatically detected the cardinality, cross filter direction, and make this relationship active. So there you can connect, like you have four types of cardinality in the Power BI desktop, like many to one, one to one, one to many, many to one. So here we will only have many to one cardinality. And then close. And now you have to create, you can create, uh, identify the metrics that would help us understand conversion of YouTube demo viewers into workshop customers. So first you have to, before creating any report in uh, any BI tool, first you have to understand the data. So what data we have? We have workshop, quantity and total sales. And then we have artist name, demo name, workshop. And then we have demo, artist name, demo name, video published time, views, watch time hours, average view duration, impression and impression click-through rate. So what we understand is demo YT analytics draw contains the data of YouTube demo video. So what would be, what was his video published time, how much views it has gathered, what was the watch time hours, total watch time hours, what is the average view duration, what are his impressions, what are his impressions click-through rate. And this is the metadata of the workshop. Workshop is the paid videos that are in the Itcha Studio website. So here you have artist name, demo name, and workshop sales draw. So this is also a workshop information where you have workshop, how much quantity has been sold, and what is the total sales. So now there is a question that identify the metrics that would help us understand conversion of YouTube demo viewers into workshop customers. So what are the key metrics are there? So what would be the key metrics are there? Like views would be the key metrics. Views would be the key metrics would be there. If the videos have lot of views, means lot of people are watching the videos, and means lot of people are getting the video, means there is lot of chance that higher, there is a lot of chance of higher conversion rate. Then you have watch time hours is the one where if you have lot, if the video has above average watch time hours, then it is also a case of conversion. So for this type of problem, I will use table, identify the metrics that would help us understand conversion of YouTube demo viewers into workshop customers. So YouTube demo viewers. So we have, here is the demo. And then we have views. What are the views? Then we have watch time hours. Okay. Then there is another question is there. Broadly identify from the data the factors that are crucial for this conversion. So what are the factors that are crucial for this conversion? So we can see from here, quantity is there. Quantity is there. So here we can look at that if it is sold mode. Okay, so the factor that are crucial for this conversion is the one is the video publish time, because month of the year, actually month of the year is a factor. If the particular video is in the weekend, okay, then it is a high chance that users will convert to the will con will be converted, because if it is Saturday, Sunday, then people choose to prefer painting this kind of activities during their holidays. So one is the video publish time and another one is the watch time hours. So what you can do is you can just create a table and you can here select the day, and if you want to see which is the day which is mostly you can see out of 31 days, you have most of the conversions are happening on 1st, 3rd, 18th, 27, and 29. So this may be a weekend. So how can we know whether what is the day here? So what you can do is you can just create a column weekday, So from the data, you can see that Tuesday is the most preferable day for the most. Tuesday is the most viewed day, and Sunday is the next best day. So why Tuesday? Maybe uh, Tuesday is there because Tuesday may be a holiday for most of the employees. That's why Tuesday is the most preferable day for the employees. Maybe they are from the background where Tuesday is the holiday. So that's why Tuesday has the most views along with Sunday. And then Thursday is there, and then Saturday is there. Along with that, you can create a bar chart where you can show weekday wise watch time hours. So you can see Sunday and Tuesday has the most watch time hours. So you can see uh, here. So to see average view duration, what you can do is you can just use you have to first convert this into time. Okay, so you can see from here for Breadman creating creatures from imagination has the most viewed time, and second one is the Aspen Van Hauser, which has the 867 viewed time. So this is in minutes. So it is 867 and this is 1159. This is 855 minutes. Okay, this is the in seconds. So for demo, artist name and demo, the Breadman is the most viewed with 1159 seconds, and Aspen One Hauser is with 867 seconds. Okay, and then you can see impressions. So you can have demo and you can have impressions also. So you can see from here, demo Marco Bucchi, a digital approach. This his video is digital approach to plain art painting, and Marco Bucchi is the artist name. So he has the most impressions for the total of 1,85,257. And then David Morales has the second largest impressions. So this is the case study which we have created, and we can actually font it to look good. Like we can create a text box here, and what we can do is we can show it in the background. Like we want to show div color is the here. And then we can name it like key matrix. In the view, we can select the default font, like we can select Frontier. So Okay, so this is the two pages we have created, and we will rename it as user conversion case study. Okay, and now what I will do is I will show it how to publish it into a service. So what you have to do is you have to go in the home tab and then publish, and then you have to write here your email name. So my email name is suyog95@suyoganalytics.onmicrosoft.com. And then after signing in, I will get the workspace. So here I will select demo workspace. Then got it. And then this is the workspace where I have published and user conversion case study. So this is the report which we have created from the case study. And for creating a account for Microsoft Power BI service, what you have to have a company business email. If you don't have a business email, what you can do is you can do it using Microsoft 365 for Power BI. Okay, so you have to create a try for free account here, and this will be for around 60 days. And here you will get the business email. If you sign it, if you just create a new account, okay. So I am just typing like my mail is there. So looks like you need to create a new account. So you just set up the account and you have to write your mail, and Microsoft, then Microsoft you will give the business mail here, and you like this you will get the Microsoft business mail. So this business mail you can use as a mail for Power BI service. Okay, thank you. Hello. Does anybody
sir.
have? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Does anybody have any question?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, what is data wrangling and when we do it, how we do it?
Okay. So data wrangling is actually a part of data preparation only. So what you do is I have shown you like here we were not we were having column names only. So what we had done is we had gone to the transform data, and what we have done is we have used first row as headers. So this is a part of data wrangling also, and you can create as many you want. Like you, what you can do is you can just like we have here artist name and workshop name is there. So we can just split the artist name and workshop name here using, okay, so split column is there, and by delimiter, advanced option, custom, so this way we can split the column. So this is also a part of data wrangling. So data wrangling is like you are preparing the data, you are playing with the data, like like I have split the data into the artist name and demo name. You can just rename the column artist name, demo name, and you can do a lot of things. Like here you can also split the average view duration also. Here we have date and time also, so we can split it. Anybody more have questions? Hello? Hello?
Yes, guys, if you have any question related to data visualization and Power BI, so you can ask. So I think there is no question from student side. Yes. Yes. Thank you, sir. Suyog, sir.
Okay, thank you. Welcome.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir,
sir. Thank
for
you,
this
sir.
good session.
Welcome.
Sir, there is a question, sir, from one student in the chat
Okay.
box.
how is the Power BI is different from other visualization tools?
Okay. So Power BI is a complete ecosystem. Actually, Microsoft has provided, I have shown you the three tools Microsoft has provided, three products that come into Power BI ecosystem: desktop, service, mobile apps. And I will just compare it with Tableau. Like by Tableau, if you see Power BI, then Tableau is little bit of costly. Tableau is lot of costly, and you can have Power BI desktop as free, and you can have Pro, which is around 800 rupees per month. So it is very cheaper than Tableau desktop. And if you want to have like ClickSense, Tableau, they are little bit costly than Power BI. So Power BI, this is a somewhat bigger difference for Power BI. So that's why Power BI, and also Power BI has, if you compare it to Tableau, then you have to first buy out Tableau Prep. Okay, if you want to prepare the data for, then you have to buy out Tableau Prep along with Tableau Desktop. Then there are Tableau server licenses are there. But if you see Power BI, so only you have to do is desktop is free, mobile apps is free, and service you have to, service charge is only 800 rupees per month. So it is cheaper, way cheaper than. So that's why Power BI is, this is the main advantage of Power BI over other BI tools in the market.
And there is one other question. The both have same functions, Tableau and Power BI.
Yes, though they both are BI tool, and Tableau and Power BI both are BI tools. But difference is that Tableau is from Salesforce and Power BI is a Microsoft product. So Power BI is like you are having advantage of using Power BI because Microsoft has already in companies they use Excel. So Power BI is just add in over Excel.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much for this session.